Daj znać, jak będziesz. No. Powiedz mi, czy wszystko z audio jest ok. Bo tym razem zmieniłem to trochę. I przestawiłem kamerę. Ja czy ogólna głośność? Gra, ok. Dobra, daj znać, jaka różnica. Nie zmieniłem też za dużo, żeby znowu nie podskoczyło. Okej. Nie, bo też ogólnie streamuję przez ten program Xboxa, jakby... Wiesz, o co mi chodzi? Streamuję z Xboxa na komputer, a z komputera na YouTube'a. Ale jaka akcja? Nic nie wiesz, jak będzie? Dobra. Okej, zobaczymy. Dobra, w każdym razie dzięki. Spoko, będziemy się uczyć. Dobra. To wygląda jak mężczyzna, to jest kobieta. Come on. Dobra, tak myślę, że Dudleya tutaj za bardzo nie będzie. A możemy wziąć coś takiego i go trochę zedytować. Wszyscy są za ładni. No może ten. Piegowaty. A Dudley nie był chyba piegowaty. Ten jest trochę taki... No jakby nabrał... O, jeszcze lepiej. Jakby nabrał powietrza. Ten wygrywa póki co. Kurde, ale wziąłbym mu inną głowę, bo nie chcę tego z piegami. Dobra, niech będzie. Za ładny. O, ten też może dobry. Nie, ten lepszy. Dobra. Kolor skóry. lekko brązowy. To jest taki już duży przeskok między tymi dwoma. Niech będzie ten. Dudley nie miał okularów. Włosy. Miał dwie fryzury z tego co tu widzę. Jedna to miał z taką grzywką, trochę taki ulizany. No nie wszyscy wyglądają zbyt przewojowo. To już było coś, ale też nie. Za ładni oni są. O, może coś takiego już, ale trochę dziewczęce za bardzo. A tak w ogóle, to jeszcze jedno.
It was wonderful. I believe I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Trochę tak komputerowo brzmią. Jak roboty. Wszyscy są tu za ładni. To wygląda teraz jak bully. Stanę przy tym chyba. Już wiem, że on miał bardziej coś w tym rodzaju. No, ale miał też krótkie włosy. Nie ma za bardzo krótkich włosów i czegoś takiego. Są związane. Krótkie włosy ulizane. Nie, dobra, zostanę przy tych. Wiem, że to nie to, ale po prostu wygląda paskudnie. Więc zostawimy. Może być ale coś bardziej, taki ciemny brąz. No, chyba te pierwsze. Wracamy do tego, co było. Są opcja. To trochę zbyt rude, to trochę zbyt siwe. Dobra, czarne. Po prostu. Cera. Nie, Dudley był taki pure boy. Taki był czyściutki. A coś w tym rodzaju. Piegi i pierzyki. Czy Dudley coś takiego miał? O, telefon zdechł. Nie, nie miał nic specjalnego. To po prostu czysta twarz, ok. Blizny i znamiona. Zbyt strasznie. Czy takie na nosie to bym mu dał. Wygląda jak taki pobity łobuz trochę. Jakby Harry go zbił. Brwi cienkie i długie. No. Chyba jestem zadowolony z tego, tylko trochę ciemniejsze. Nic tu nie ma ciemnego. Niech będzie. Oczy ma niebieskie, Dudley. O, mogę obracać teraz, to zauważyłem. Zbyt niebieskie, tak jakby mu się świecił, jak miał soczewki. Te chyba zostawimy. Co dalej?
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
That was quite something.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Zrobimy z niego takiego dzieciaka.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing. That was quite something. I'm eager. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Oh boy, nie mogę pisać na klawiaturze. Mam nadzieję, że tak się to pisze. Boże, tu ma być imię tylko. Why? Jak skasuję, to wszystko skasuję. No wiedziałem. Czarodziej. Czarodziej Dudley Dursley. Dobra, to wszystko. Rozpoczniemy naszą przygodę.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
I coś się wydarzy. O, dziękuję za skip. Chyba jednak nie działa.
Glad I caught you before you left the school.
Działa.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
No, Dzięki za buteleczkę.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Bardzo mnie w ogóle zastanawia, jak przetłumaczyli, bo tam były niektóre właśnie takie specjalne zwroty. I ogólnie wydaje mi się, że w polskiej wersji fajnie to zrobili, właśnie te świstokliki na przykład.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London
No,
than the carriage
graficznie
traveled.
wygląda nawet nieźle.
It's somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has
Zauważyłem,
not been the
że
day
w
either
wielu
of us
grach,
expected.
ostatnio przynajmniej w które grałem,
Miriam sent that port
zawsze
key to
robią
George
na
for a
wstępie
reason.
jakieś coś ala ładne krajobrazy
And I
i mam
believe
wrażenie, że to ma być
she
taki benchmark
and now
graficzny.
George died in
I
pursuit of
w The
whatever
Stranding
it
na
was
przykład
meant
jak
to
grałem,
lead
to w zasadzie tam tylko na początku gry był ten ładny krajobraz, wszędzie cała reszta była niemalże zniszczona. Albo chodziło się po jakichś skałach. I trochę takie miałem wrażenie, że no, gra zrobiła dobre pierwsze wrażenie, a później już było trochę lipa.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, that's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
No, tylko również z wolą, bo nam się chcieli nią posługiwać, jak to we
Is that
wszystkich
ice?
fantasy
It's not
bywa.
cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Jesteś czarodziejem, Dudley.
Excellent! That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Jak dobrze pamiętam, to w tych starych grach można było właśnie niszczyć takie, czy jakoś interaktować z różnymi rzeczami, dostawało się do fasolki, czy co tam było. Ops. Ale tu chyba nie ma fasolek.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo!
Mogę strzelić w ptaka? Nie, chyba nie.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
To jest Waldi, a tutaj właśnie ma pomysły, jak podzielić swoją duszę na kilka części.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Teraz wessel nas do środka czarowniczego.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
To nie jest ten bank czasem?
Hello?
Kurczę, chciałbym móc pominąć pojedyncze jakby dialogi, a nie od razu całość.
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where do we begin?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Goblinowy rollercoaster.
After you.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Te gobliny zauważyłem, nawet jak chcą być miłe, to i tak po chwili robią coś takiego, że wyglądają na mega skreda.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container.
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore. Here we are.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way. Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close.
Revelio.
There will be no disapparating if
Wow.
things go poorly.
To
Not
wyglądało
out of
słabo.
Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
To jest takie proszenie się o kłopot jak w horrorze. Można było wyjść, a my idziemy prosto do tego.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
Muszę go
I presume
odkryć.
this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Oh oui. Dobra, uczenie się tych speli jest nawet fajne. Tylko zobaczymy, jak to później będzie wyglądać. Okej, przytrzymaj, naciśnij.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
O,
Potato!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
żeby tego robić.
Deposo! Expulso! Levioso!
Potato!
Confringo! Deposo! Rotato! Levioso! Expulso! Levioso! Confringo! Lumos! Stay close!
Lumos.
O, zniknął.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos.
Dobra, rozumiem. I oni muszą się spotkać.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Potato. Lumos.
Przytrzymać, okej.
Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one.
Zaraz mu krytyki walę. Dobra, znów mam gdzieś iść. Bieganie trochę niefajnie zrobione. I teraz zobaczymy wspomnienia.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know.
Jestem
But I
wyjątkowy,
found this
nazywam się
floating above
Dudley.
that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Czyli oni to zbudowali.
The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can. Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain. Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it. We've done all that we can.
Też bym chciał sobie tak wyciągać myśli z głowy.
What you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Jest głównym złolem.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Czyli to wszystko zostało zaplanowane. No, ścieżka dźwiękowa, muszę przyznać, zawsze tutaj była dobra, pasowała do tego. Oj, będzie czapka teraz.
Good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet
Czyli to jest
the
przodek
headmaster.
Seriusza.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Z takim perfidnym brytyjskim akcentem mówią. Potter. Nie umiem.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
Czy Dudley by chciał się doczekać zajęć? Chyba nie, wolałby pozwiedzać.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Odwaga raczej nie. Ciekawość mogłaby być. Lojalność raczej nie. Ambicje też nie. Dobra,
A
ciekawość.
desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe in
Ale
my
nie
mind.
wątpię.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
Nie. Mogę wybrać inne. Nie, no niech będzie ten. Kreatywności, błyskotliwości. Mogę wybrać inne. To na pewno nie. Też na pewno nie. To lub to. No z przebiegłości Dudley był przebiegły. Inteligentny i kreatywny raczej nie.
I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power.
Dobra. Tak chcemy zdobyć władzę, żeby pokonać Harry'ego Pottera.
You belong in
Ravenclaw?
Slytherin.
No właśnie nie.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Co nie?
I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our
Dudley
students
nigdy nie
their
wygra.
common room?
I shall see to it, sir.
Zobaczymy. Potter.
As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As deputy headmistress, it is my distinct honor
Możesz mi
to show
powiedzieć
you to your
ogólnie
common room.
teraz, jak się to prezentuje i generalnie, czy głosy też są takie trochę półroboty, jakby to mówiły?
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
No dobra, chyba cię już nie ma.
Very well.
Cyk. Cyk.
Aspiration.
Aspiracja do zniszczenia Harry'ego Pottera.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night
Dudley
at
będzie
Hogwarts.
potężnym czarodziejem.
Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Nie, wiesz co, ja też widzę, że jest gorszy obraz, bo na przykład patrzę sobie na telewizor i widzę, że na telewizorze to wygląda lepiej niż na monitorze i podejrzewam, że na streamie to wygląda lepiej niż to, co ja widzę. No. Musiałem to tak to chyba robić bezpośrednio z Xboxa. Czy ogólnie nie wygląda źle, nie? Trochę coś bardziej w rodzaju jakbym grał na niskich ustawieniach?
Revelio. I suppose some introductions are in order.
Witajcie, nowi przyjaciele.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
I wonder where they're from.
That is not helpful.
Hello there.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still.
Kurde, ale nie wiem, czy tam jesteś zajęta, ale chyba mamy duże opóźnienie, mi się wydaje. Nie takie jak było przy tym Elden Ringu.
Professor Fig and I were lucky to escape with our lives.
Indeed. And how did you escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
No, widziałem, że coś było. O. Dobra, ale ten... Okej, dobra. Powodzonka tobie.
What book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I may have met a kindred spirit. That is a conversation for another time.
Lol.
It was good meeting you. Good luck today.
If you do that, you'll lose. Trust me. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
Oh.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
tak. Ja nie mogę wyjść na mięczaka.
And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Dobra, tamten ziomek był ciekawszy. I jest jeszcze jeden.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year.
On jest
I'm
niewidomy.
Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
O, nie trzeba trzymać tego biegu, super.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as
A to jest ta pani Weasley, otrona Wesleya.
with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially
To znaczy, czy ona jest jego praprzodkiem?
your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
No, trzymaj książkę, przeczytaj całą, jak w normalnej szkole.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Co to?
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Jak to się rzucało?
Lumos.
Nie, chyba nie.
Revelio.
Hello, Kelpie. Uroczyste okulary, dość dziękuję. Dobra, tę skrzynkę chciałem zobaczyć.
Clever, isn't it?
Revelio.
Keep
Oj,
your
oj.
eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle. Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Dobra, czaję. Czyli to jest taka szybka podróż.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Ja i napić się piwka.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said.
Nie zapisało mi koloru oczu, albo mi się wydaje.
Professor Fig, your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use
No
your
dobra.
field guide. It will be
Wystarczy.
invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
O, nowe spelki. Dobra, nie to chciałem.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
All right. Rzuć zaczarowany kompas. Co to jest za skrzyneczka? Chyba nie powinienem tu teraz przychodzić. Expelliarmus, czy jakoś tam.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now,
Na
you
pewno
may be
słyszeliśmy.
asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
Knowledge.
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Dobra. Teraz przyjdzie Hermiona i mi powie, że źle zrobiłem.
Levioso!
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
Czyli najpierw... A, dupa.
Levioso, good. Now, well done.
Okej.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Pobijemy.
Levioso!
Good form.
I know. Protego!
Stupid Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso!
Class, I hope you were paying attention. That is how you cast Levioso.
No i teraz możemy już iść pokonać Voldiego. Wyślemy go w kosmos.
This can't be your first.
Levioso! Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
A ja mam go zlać jeszcze. Okej.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be
Dudley jest po
perfect
prostu
fit for a
wyjątkowy.
certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Revelio.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling.
Okay.
I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nie, na górę. Nie wiedziałem, że w Hogwarcie lubili muzykę klasyczną. O! Jęcząca Marta. No, chyba nie. O. A, czyli to jeszcze wyżej piętro.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to send his letter.
Okej.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517.
Zbyt nadgorliwy.
Before we begin, can
Jak na
anyone here
nauczyciela.
tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Okej. Ups.
Accio!
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun
O, zajęcia na świeżym powietrzu. Ostatnio byłem w trzeciej klasie podstawówki na takim.
So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Turlamy kulę.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, splendid! Happens to the best of us.
Aha, czy mam to puścić? No już. Ale puściłem tym razem. Nie puszczę tego. Nie rozumiem.
Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
No, ale no to fajnie zrobiła. Znowu mnie nie puściło tego. Nie wiem, czy ja coś źle ogarniam, czy jak...
There we go.
Teraz nic nie zrobiłem. Jestem debilem.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
Nie rozumiem, od czego to zależy, kiedy mi to przerywa. Bo generalnie puściłem wszystko i tak ciągnęło to dalej.
That is how it's done. Do not think I will start going easy on you now. Oh, that was an exit. Be sharp. There we go.
No i znowu nie puściło. Jedyne co zrobiłem, to zbiłem jej kulki w sumie.
Let us see this.
No i znów to samo.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu a castle, like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use
a word if you would.
If you're so inclined.
Well,
you wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did.
You know
I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Okej, co teraz?
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Otwórz dziennik misji. Nie to. Okej.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
To są ukryte skarby.
Revelio.
Albo i nie.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Smyku. Mamy goblina, który jest smykiem.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Dobra,
I'm
let's
eager
go.
to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
O, tak, piwerko po szkole. Okej. Czyli robiąc te główne misje fabularne, będę się uczył nowych speli.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
Przydałby się w prawdziwym
It
świecie.
seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Okay.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Okej, ja mam to. Chyba nie tak.
Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Dobra, ale jak mam tam podejść? Tutaj, I guess.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
O, Quidditch.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Czy ja to zebrałem, czy mi to uciekło? A, zebrałem, okej.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Like we already know.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities.
Revelio.
It's the Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Chyba nic z tym teraz nie mogę zrobić. A gdzie domek Hagrida? Chciałbym pójść na herbatkę do pana Hagrida.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
Oops.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
To jest ikonka jakiejś łapki. Pufek. Wezmę go, przyciągnę. Ech. Chodź, Pufek. I co?
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Huh?
Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Witamy w Hogsmeade.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Hogshead. Hogs to jest jakiś wieprz, coś takiego, nie?
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Okay. Imperium urody. Czy najpierw mam iść do poruszczka? Sam poziom drugi.
Blooming beard. Not again.
No, machnij.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Można kustomizować.
Curious indeed.
To wyglądało dosyć dziwnie, jak stopiona świeca.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
intriguing.
Trochę za jasno.
Curious indeed.
Musi być czarna jak nasze serce.
How intriguing.
Nie znam się na drewnie.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Ej, ustawiłem to tu. No.
Curious indeed.
Weźmiemy smoka, Dudley by polubił smoka.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
No już. A.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Dobra. Wszyscy mają ten globus, zauważyłem. Wszędzie jest w tej grze. Ukradliśmy szalik. Dobra, gdzie dalej? Świński łeb.
Revelio. Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Mogę tak chodzić i ich okradać. Okej.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, You'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory.
1200, ja
Or
mam
come back another
50.
time if you're in a rush today.
Okej. O, stać mnie na futro wilka tylko. Pajęczykieł. Mogę sprzedać czepek nocny. Dobra. O, to jest jeszcze dalej coś. No dobra, to tyle i tak na nic mnie nie stać. Księgi swoje i magiczną rzepę. A widziałem, tu jeszcze była skrzyneczka. Widziałem, może coś zarobię.
Revelio.
No i co? O, jest. Hehe. Mam podejść z drugiej strony, I guess.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Rozumiem, że to jest coś, po co muszę wrócić później. Jakieś znajdźki czy coś w tym rodzaju. Dobra. Gdzie są te kolejne? Magiczna rzepa. O, myślę, że to mogę złapać, tylko ona teraz gdzieś poleciała. Damn.
Well, hello there.
Hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Dobra, kiedy indziej się będę bawił w takie rzeczy. Tu coś było. Nie można wyjść do środka?
Revelio.
I guess nie. Dobra, jeszcze księgi i zwoje. A tu nadal widać skrzyneczka. I tam jeszcze jedną. Tylko co mam z tym zrobić?
Revelio.
Było jakieś takie zaklęcie, którym się otwierało rzeczy, nie? Tylko już nie pamiętam jakie. Najwyraźniej go jeszcze nie mam. Dobra, a jakie mam te zaklęcia? Do naprawiania, do unoszenia, do przyciągania i światło. Okay. Dobra, księgi i zwoje. To, I guess.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
To jest to do szybkiej podróży. O, jest kolejny ten. Kurde, zgubiłem go. O. Damn.
Revelio.
Dobra, nie skupiamy nikogo przez ścianę.
An inquiring mind.
O, ciekawe.
Revelio.
To taka sama jak tam. Z mega komina, gdzie tu pójść? Tak. Co jest z tą skrzynką? Ale jeszcze coś było chyba. Może i nie.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
Zawsze mi się myli, że trzeba przytrzymać ten przycisk.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Widzę, że można jakby zrobić z tego coś więcej. Tylko na nic mnie na razie nie stać.
Revelio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
O, tu jest coś nietypowego. Znowu ta skrzynka.
Lumos. Accio. Reparo.
Ciekawe.
Revelio.
Gdzie to było? To jest ta książka, widziałem. Gdzieś tu. Doki przy Świńskim Łbie. Co z tym ptakiem?
Accio. Lumos.
Czy to jest coś w rodzaju, że muszę go przyprowadzić tam z powrotem? Jakaś taka minigierka? Teraz nie wiem, gdzie to było. No. O, fajne.
Revelio.
Tu jeszcze była skrzyneczka. Thank you, sir. A tutaj jest ta druga, z którą nie wiem co zrobić.
Revelio.
A? No.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
I officially have all
Wygoogluję
of my
to.
supplies. Excellent. Did you get what you
A mnie
needed
to nie
for
daje
your sister?
spokoju.
I did. So I
Hogwarts.
suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Okej.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him
Mogę
down
go
eventually.
podnieść?
Levioso.
Chyba nie.
Protego.
Rzut starożytnej magii.
A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done.
Confringo.
Levioso.
Confringo.
Protego. Stupid one. That's right, you lumbering loud. Stupid one. He's faltering.
A few more hits should do the job.
O, to już mogę korzystać z tego.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Mamy ponaprawiać rzeczy.
Repair.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
No a z tymi skrzynkami to przeczytałem, że trzeba rzucić zaklęcie na siebie dające niewidzialność i wtedy się to otwiera.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Repair.
No? Lucky.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
O, czyli mam 0 statystyk, też fajnie. Peleryny i szaty, okej. Szalik legendarny. Wyjątkowy, znakomity. Dobra.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Revelio. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome. Shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
podejrzane typy. Ale to jest ten z początku.
You could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome.
Wszyscy go zaczepiają cały czas i mówią: jeszcze cię tu nie widziałem. Jestem tu pierwszy raz.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
Tutaj też coś musi być. O, piętro wyżej. Tylko nie mówcie, że to skrzynka z okiem.
Revelio.
Tu. No. Dobra, kiedy indziej. Ale widziałem jeszcze tą latającą stronę. O.
Accio. Revelio.
Tu było coś takiego. Nie. Na zewnątrz.
Lumos.
A to czasem nie pokazuje mi jakiegoś miejsca, żeby tam pójść po prostu.
Revelio.
Oh boy. Może wyceluję tak po prostu. Chyba nie. Dobra, kiedy indziej.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Arlo.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Mapa Hogwartu.
Revelio.
Tu nie ma nic ciekawego. Szkoda, że nie ma żadnej interakcji z ptakiem. Otwórz przewodnik. Przyjdź do mnie, odkryłem coś w medalionie.
Revelio. I can't go up there.
Co?
It's astonishing what one can learn.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Skrzynia domu.
Revelio.
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Co to? Czy to jest coś, co muszę naprawić?
Repairable.
Chyba nie.
Revelio. Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack.
Twarz ci się
Trolls in
popsuła.
Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Revelio.
Nic. Podejrzane. No, jednak jest coś. Ogólnie bardzo fajnie jest to wszystko przyozdobione, jakby mnóstwo takich rzeczy, ale mogliby coś porobić na zasadzie jakichś prostych interakcji. W zasadzie jedyna interakcja póki co była z tym globusem i to, co trzeba było zebrać, to motyle. Mogłoby być trochę tego więcej. No, wszystko wygląda ciekawie, tylko czegoś brakuje, tak żeby było takie 100%. Czy ja dobrze idę? Oczywiście, że nie. A mogę ci pomóc? To ty?
Oi, can you help me?
Hello? Were you calling me?
I was, yes. Thought you might be interested in joining me for a bit of an adventure. Following a treasure map, to be precise. Slight respite from battling the odd troll, I should think. Asked Poppy if she'd be interested as well, but couldn't drag her away from her puff skein. I found 2 maps lying about, both leading to locations around Hogwarts. Care to have a look at one?
Following the Hogwarts treasure map. Count me in.
Wonderful. Hogwarts fascinates me. You can keep whatever treasure lies at the end of your map. I'll be satisfied just knowing where it leads.
Very well. I shall take a look if I can find the time.
Fair enough. Meet me back here if you find anything.
To gdzieś widziałem, mam wrażenie. Później rozumiem, przejść przez te drzwi. Później użyć jakiegoś zaklęcia na obrazie. I tego też widziałem. Tylko nie do końca rozumiem kolejności, jak to ma być zrobione. Dobra.
I can't believe she's seen a thestral.
And then the werewolves joined the goblins in the uprising.
Werewolves, where were you? In the Goblin Rebellion of 1752?
And by the end of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling lies.
I'm not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, fight, fight! It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
035.
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't get Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was
Revelio.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Nie rozumiem. Aha, to są te znaki jakby. Dobra, jeśli dobrze rozumiem. Chyba nie rozumiem. Jakby rozumiem, że to są cyfry 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tylko na tym nie ma tych wszystkich, co są tu. Czegoś brakuje. A.
Revelio.
Chyba, że... To tu dajmy konia. O nie. Aha, tu go nie można dać. No to nie wiem. Ale tu mogę dać konia. To tu co by miało być? A ten... Dobra, nie wiem. Kiedy indziej się pobawię w to. O, ta kartka.
Revelio. Professor, do you have time to chat?
I always have time for my students. How may I help you?
I wondered if I might ask how long you've been teaching.
Well, time does fly because...
Some of the professors may not...
wreszcie.
Well, some in the teaching field believe that hard work and dedication... If one cannot fathom why some would expend energy on gobstones...
And that's why you teach the way you do?
Precisely.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir. It sounds...
Had I received a more tradition... Enough about my student days. You are...
I'll do my best, Professor.
You are most welcome.
Revelio.
To taki pokój nauczycielski. Oczywiście zamknięte. A i to też było zamknięte.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
O, tutaj był ten szkielet. Tylko co mam z nim zrobić? Och.
Reparo.
Jak mogę wejść w tą kartkę? Wyzwania. Najpierw na obrazie trzeba użyć spelu z rączką. Nie wiem w jakiej kolejności to w ogóle czytać. I tam była jakby pokazana strzałka, żeby wejść jakby za to tu. Ale tu nic nie ma.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Tam piętro niżej coś jest.
Lumos. Revelio.
Tam. Czyli teraz na lewo. Czyli teraz do tyłu.
Lumos.
Okej.
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against trolls. You know, there is some...
Revelio.
Dobra, ale szukałem tu czegoś innego. Tylko już zapomniałem czego. A może chodziło o tego, a nie o tamtego?
A rhinoceros skeleton. I'm on the right track.
Na dziedzińcu. Dobra, i to było tu. Otwórz. Tak, to jest ta fontanna na placu jakby. A później ten obraz. Ten obraz to w ogóle nie wiem.
Might some kind soul help me?
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
To była ta strona.
The Daedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Hold on, hold on. Dobra, jest ten smok. Inwentarz. Tak jakby na jego tyle są drzwi. Do tymi drzwiami mam pójść. Czyli tymi.
Revelio.
Tylko obrazów to tu jest akurat pełno.
Revelio.
Dobra, bo oddaliłem się już od tego obszaru poszukiwań. A, świetnie, skrzynka z okiem, której nie mogę otworzyć. Czy to swoją drogą nie jest to miejsce z filmu, co oni się bili z tym bazyliszkiem? Może nie, ale wygląda podobnie, tam były bardziej jakby takie całe kanały.
Revelio. This stairwell looks promising. This looks like the portrait from the map. And where's the treasure? Lumos. Revelio.
O, to ten obraz.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
No ale to chyba nie ten czar.
Lumos. Levioso. Reparo.
No jeszcze raz. Bo to było pokazane. No z taką rączką. A, na górze tego obrazu. Okej. Czy jakby w to mam wcelować? O.
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
Okej. A jeszcze było gdzieś tu. Właśnie. To z tymi motylami.
Lumos. Revelio.
Nie wiem, gdzie jest to miejsce. Nie ma tu nic takiego wyraźnego, żebym tu po czymś poznał. Ani też nic się nie pokazało w pobliżu. Może teraz? No. Dobra. A może niżej? Chyba pierwszy raz coś takiego mi się
The
trafiło.
Dedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
Have you ever seen a professor outside the castle?
Find anything yet?
Hello, Arthur. Thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me. Well, on to the next Hogwarts mystery. Wonder if a quick rummage round Weasley's office might yield anything interesting.
Revelio.
Nadal nie rozumiem, jak to działa. Być może... Może dobrze myślałem? Ta postać w masce, no to by było dobrze ustawione. Tak! Okej, czyli chodziło o coś w stylu... A, już teraz tego nie widać. No nie, w każdym razie to są jakby liczby od 0 do 9, czyli na przykład to jest 2, nie? Jakby ta sowa to 0, koń to 1 i to 2. No i trzeba było jakby sumę obliczyć, nie wiem jak to inaczej nazwać.
Lumos. Revelio.
To by było na tyle. Dobra, gdzie mamy następną misję?
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet. Revelio.
Czyli co do końca muszę zrobić? No dobra, tylko nie rozumiem, gdzie jest to drugie zadanie. Misja. Ja dobrze poszedłem, nie.
If only a new student were to help me.
No nie teraz, my friend. O, tu jeszcze nic nie oskubałem. Jest tu coś do oskubania. O, to jest to, co... Może nie to samo, co w filmie, ale bardzo podobne. Co tam Harry przyzwał Dementora?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Okay.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be. Revelio.
Ja widziałem już gdzieś te statuły. A co mam z tym zrobić?
Lumos. Revelio.
O, skrzyneczki. To lubię.
Lumos.
Okej, to chyba mnie nie chce wpuścić. To zamknięte, dobra.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Of course.
Oczywiście, że Dudley chce zlać tyłki innym.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with
Pobić
Sebastian.
złego Harry'ego Pottera.
Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
will make you regret signing up.
Okej, co mam robić? Rozumiem, ale nie rozumiem. No.
There goes my way.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso! I'm the one!
Potato!
Okej.
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel
Pobić
is ready when
wszystkich.
you are.
Harry'ego
And
Pottera
as a
tym
fully
bardziej.
initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again. Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed One?
Why, yes it is. I'm ready for another round.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
I'll be dueling solo.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
Okej, czyli żółta to były... Jakby te spele są kolorami. Dobra, czaję.
Levioso! Potato! Stupefy! Is that all you've got? Stupefy!
I'm the one!
Levioso! You're better than that! Levioso! Potato!
Okej, przez jakiś czas nie mogę po prostu używać tego samego spelu. No i co, dzieciaczki?
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of...
Nie chcę treningu.
Actually, I might come back later.
Nie tak. O. Aha.
don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
No to nie było to. Oh boy. To chyba jednak muszę tam to zrobić.
Hello, Lucan.
Glad you're keeping at it. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Dobra, rozumiem, że muszę to rzucić. A czy to pierwsze nie jest po prostu machnięcie? Ale nie machnął. Okej.
That's it! Nicely done!
Combo.
Good one! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
To cię goni.
Rebellion.
O, hello.
If only a new student were to help me.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your endeavor.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor.
Glad to hear it.
Should be, Professor.
Yes, I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless. Your spellcasting has I would rather we not end today's lesson with your role. Let us begin. And remember, concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Okay.
Good work. Feel free to practice in the classroom before you go. I've set up a few targets for you.
Incendio.
You're getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
All right. Na chwilunia.
Might some kind soul help me?
Ah, there you are.
No.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Revelio.
A, po prostu piętro niżej.
Sebastian.
There you are. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack.
A portkey to Gringotts? I'm not...
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe with me.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever.
And I am. Meet me outside.
How concerned should I be?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. She and I have had our entanglements, but I...
What will happen?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
do zobaczenia w nocy.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
Okej, to ja będę kończył w takim razie. Dzięki, że oglądałeś, kimkolwiek jesteś. Ale pora się zbierać. Dobra, zapisz grę.